Hey guys, welcome back to the layout once again. It's been quite a while since the last update, so I thought it's about time to do another one. Unfortunately, there's not that much to show. I could have just lumped everything I'm going to show you today in the next update, but I thought I'd do just a shorter one today so you know that I'm still alive, and then we'll have another update pretty soon once I resume construction. Anyway, the first thing that you'll notice is that I got a backdrop up along the peninsula here. So this is just recycled plywood that we had left over from the yard area. So I just brought that all the way along the frame here. And then eventually, once we're a little further along with construction, we're going to seal off that area there. We're going to have the backdrop curve towards the wall over there. And this will be completely separated from the other aisle. Another thing that apparently I haven't shown yet, as I was just looking through the last layout update, which I guess was a long time ago, but we have some more bench work down here in this corner. So before we just had this go to the wall, but now we've brought the grid bench work all the way along here, and we also have some in the corner here, which connects the narrow section from the yard / engine facility area to over here. The next thing that I need to do is really work on the lift out section here. But you can also see I've been working on some angled braces, so this is really sturdy. I've got a couple in here already. This is definitely sturdy, and I just need to continue that along the rest of the layout. Another thing that I guess I didn't show you last time, so it's really been a long time, is that I got all the framework over here installed. So this grid bench work is installed. It's screwed into the wall here, as well as the main frame, so that's good to go. And as you can see, I haven't done the backdrop over here, so that'll be the next thing on my list to do. Another thing I've been working on is kind of playing around with cookie cutter sub roadbed. So this is just recycled particle board from the old layout. As you can see, this is the piece that's going to go just west of the yard, coming across this lift out section. So if you can imagine, you have all the yard tracks, and they start to form the ladder, and it starts to taper down, and then through here we're going to have about 3 or 4 yard tracks that'll funnel through into this section. We'll come across this lift out section, continue this way, and then those will start to taper off, and then eventually wind up in one main line heading that way down that narrow portion, and then along the rest of the layout. So this is the first section that I cut, but clearly I need to do a little bit more and head off that way west. So also keep in mind that this will be up on risers just a little bit, and then the grade will start about in here, and we'll start to head upgrade that way. So haven't done much with that, but just something that I've been playing around with, and so far it's turned out pretty good, so I'm happy with that. And that brings me to the next point, which is I just ordered a bunch of tracks. So I have a little over 100 feet of Code 83 Flex track from Atlas, and what that'll allow us to do is lay at least the single main line from the staging portal that's all the way down here, and then we'll be able to wrap all the way around the layout, and then eventually wind up back here, and we'll be able to go through the wall. So that'll be enough flex track to do that. I'll have to order a little bit more later on to do the sidings and industrial spurs, and we'll need a ton for the yard, but that's what I got ordered. I also have some number 8 Atlas turnouts on the way. I still need to get a few more, but at least I got a few ordered. And then also a bunch of cork road bed that'll allow us to lay that main line. And then my final point is about rolling stock. I guess it's kind of like a two-part point. First off, you can see I picked up a few pieces of rolling stock from the BNSF railfans layout. So these will be temporarily on the BNSF Plains division. So it's a nice little addition for the summer. As you can see, this is the Santa Fe Heritage unit, which is an ES44 AC. We have a Heritage 3 ES44 DC, and then a Heritage 2 ES44 DC as well. So we have 3 GVOs for the summer, and those will be perfect running around the layout. So we'll have some cool videos with those. And then my final point is I also would like to get a unit coal train going. So I think I'm going to pretty soon order about 24 RD4 hoppers. I'm not exactly sure which paint scheme, but I'm leaning either towards the Flex Leasing or the Commonwealth Edison RD4. So we'll see. I don't know if we'll have those in time for the summer, but I'm definitely checking those out. and would like to build a unit coal train, since eventually we're going to need to build the coal fleet and in general just the rolling stock fleet, which isn't necessarily going towards the construction of the layout, but it is a needed part of the layout that will eventually come into play. So anyway, that's all I have for today, guys. Hope you guys had a good Memorial Day weekend. Again, I apologize it's been so long, but I thank you guys for sticking with me, and look for more videos soon.